Hey Capricorn, Alice here with your weekly reading. So this is a reading for April 2022. I've mentioned this before in other videos, and I feel like I should just like put it in the description. So like this technically is a timeless reading because I'm just pulling on the current energies now. When I say weekly, it's more on my timeline, but whenever you find this reading is when you find it, whether it's this week, next week, the week after. It doesn't really matter because that's your timeline, so that's your week. This is my week. So yeah, I don't even know why do I even put times in videos. I really shouldn't, because it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense when I put weekly. Like the only time makes sense is like around moons, full moons, new moons, you know, that type of stuff. Weekly is weekly. Whatever. Anyways, we're gonna check in on your energy, the energy of your person, incoming energy, and how that's affecting the connection. We'll get some potential outcomes and anything else that I feel drawn to find out more about. We'll see where that all goes. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, it's not a personal reading. So what was I gonna say? Just I'm sorry. Yeah, just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Don't try to force it. You can always check out your other signs, your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. You can also check out the weekly sneak peek that has every sign ever, I guess, in there. There may be some messages in there for you as well. All right, let's just get going. I mean, my brain is all over the place. I apologize, Capricorn. I'm a little all over the place because the last reading that I did, it took so much energy. Twin flames, deep soul connections always take so much energy for me. It always feels like, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels, oh, it just takes so much. And yeah, so, but I feel fine. I can do your reading, Capricorn, and I'm going to do your reading, so don't you worry. So let's see. Current energies. What are your energies, your person's energies, how it's affecting the connection? You know, when I say your person, this is somebody whose energy is attached to you. You know, it doesn't have to be a deep soul connection. It can be. I don't know. It doesn't even have to be a romantic interest. It can be family, friends. You know, it's just anybody who's your energy is connected to. Although I will say most of the time it is somebody you are involved with, because that's just, you know, how it is. But you never know. We'll just see what comes out. For a moment I thought it was done. I'm like, no, wait. Okay, there we go. Alright, Capricorn, your overall energy. Page of Wands in reverse. King of Swords. This can be your energy, this can be your person's energy, this can be just the energy that's around you, like external energy that's affecting you. Although, because these are people, it's very likely you or your person or like somebody. So, the energy here is somebody who kind of acted, you know, impulsively. You know, there was something like, this Page of Wands is like, I'm going to do what I want to do, and this is what I want to do. And because of that, it's causing somebody else, you know, to give pause to think about things. Because, you see, this is a king, this is a page. She's so young compared to the king here, and the king is kind of judging. I get a bit of judgy McJudgerson face. Like, look at his face. He's like, what the fuck is your problem? Yeah, this person here, this can be you or this can be your person, is judging the actions of somebody else. Judging the actions of this Page of Wands. This Page of Wands I don't know what they did, but they did something that was pretty immature, pretty childish, even reckless. And they did it just because you're like, I'm gonna do it. I want to do it, so I'm gonna do it, you know. And I feel like they had fun doing it. I don't get that they regretted doing it. You know, they're like, hey, I went out, I had a good time, and judge me if you want. I don't even feel like this person cares that this King of Swords is judging them, to be honest. They just are living in their own bubble of life. But there is this energy of somebody who's just kind of watching and trying to figure out this person. You know, they're judging, but they're also trying to figure out, like, who this person is. I feel like to them, this person is so different. I get like very free spirited. This page of wands is quite a free spirit. They do whatever they want to do, and I feel like the King of Swords is somebody who, you know, they follow the rules. You know, they have responsibilities. And they look at this page of wands. Page of wands doesn't have these same responsibilities. They do whatever the fuck they want, and they're trying to figure them out. And that's kind of the overall energy here. So this can be either you on this person, or this is your person, or yeah, this could be either you trying to figure out your person, or this can be your person trying to figure out you. Okay, there we go. All right, so your incoming energy, Capricorn. 7 of Wands, Queen of Swords, 4 of Swords. Okay, you might be this King of Swords. This might be your energy here. Your incoming energy, Capricorn, is, I say that because when I look at this Queen of Swords, the feeling that I get from it is somebody who is contemplating, somebody who's like, that was interesting. That's what I get from that. This is somebody who, you know, it's like they need a break. I feel like if this is your person, your person's energy here, is like you're trying to kind of figure out, like, I just get like, you know, the wheels are turning in your brain. You're trying to figure out, you know, not really what to do, but just trying to figure out what's going on, kind of thing. Like trying to figure out the situation a bit here. You may not be talking to your person directly, or you're just, you know, taking a break here. Like you need a break. Perhaps your person is somebody who is like go go go, and you're like, okay, I need to take a break here. There's this energy that you're very protective of yourself. I don't want to insult you, Capricorn, but I'm gonna kind of insult you, and I'm very sorry, but this is just the energy that's here, and I don't really know how else to say it, but I kind of get the energy that you're a bit of a stick in the mud. Sorry, I'm very sorry, but that is the energy that I get here, is that you're just a bit of a prude, you know, a bit of like, oh, like your person here is just going off and doing whatever they want, and you're like, oh, I couldn't do that, like, you know, I can't do that. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble. I couldn't do that. That would be embarrassing. That I don't want to humiliate myself. Like, I get a lot of that energy here. It's just like observing and thinking, but, you know, having to be very protective of yourself, that you don't want to get embarrassed. And it's almost like your person might even feel like they kind of embarrass you in some way just because of the way they act. They seem very free-spirited. You seem to be kind of like a yin and a yang. Like you're very kind of opposite of each other. I mean, that's, you know, just kind of what I'm getting here. Is you can even see it in the colors, like blue and yellow. They're not complete opposites, I don't think, in the color. Well, no, because I think it's orange that's on the other side. But I mean, they are quite different colors, and like I'm drawn, like, you know, they're so different. Like your person, yellow is a lot of energy, you know, it's very bright, you know, it's very sunny. And your blue is a lot more calming, you know, it's healing, it's, you know, it's more serene, so more nice. And that's kind of what I'm getting from you. All right, let's see the incoming energy for your person here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse, and the 3 of Wands in reverse. Hmm. Um, how do I put this? This is the incoming energy of your person towards you. Um, they feel like they do feel like there's an imbalance here between the two of you, that there is, it can be like a power struggle in a sense, like somebody has more control than the other person. I don't like, it's not control, but like there's just something that somebody has more of than the other person here. um yeah, they feel almost like it kind of puts them in this sort of this Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse. This is about like somebody who isn't able to take care of themselves, somebody who isn't even really interested in taking care of themselves, but it's also like feeling almost like they can't, like that they're not focused enough, you know what I mean? Like they just feel like they don't have the resources to be somebody who, like, I mean, look at her face, like she's somebody who has her shit together, she's very like, you know, calm, she doesn't panic, she's not panicking at all or anything. And if your person feels like, you know, they just don't have the resources to be that way, to be somebody who's mature, who's calm, who doesn't panic, who doesn't, like, you know, who isn't very spastic or whatever. um that's where they're at. They don't feel that way. They just feel kind of all over the place. In, I mean, it's reflective here. If this, I mean, I feel this is their energy. They're all over the place. um I feel like they have a very narrow view of the world here. They don't see the bigger picture a lot of times, especially when it comes to you. If you try to explain things to them, to be like, hey, you know, why don't you see, you know, things from my point of view, they have a hard time doing that. And I feel like that's why they kind of feel like there's an imbalance here between you. It like, yeah, I want to see how this affects the connection. I'm curious. Okay, Three of Cups, Five of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So you guys probably have a good time together. You're probably friends. Very likely you guys are friends. You spend a lot of time together. You know what I'm getting from this? Actually, so you may have been friends for a long time, and what I'm getting here is that you've grown up, you know. You, Capricorn, you have grown up, and your person here hasn't. Like, this person is the same person that they were when, you know, whatever, when you were kids, when you were teenagers, or whatever, early, like, adolescence, basically. You've grown up, you have responsibilities and everything, and perhaps you've reconnected with this person, or you've hung out with them, and they haven't. And like, that's what I'm feeling here. That's the sort of imbalance here between you guys, is like, I mean, you're friends and you have a good time together. You might talk a lot with each other, like socialize. But like, see this, see him, his, like, his face palming. I feel like that's you, and I feel like in the background here, this is your person who's just like, you know, they ran ahead. You know, like, it's like you guys were, I don't know, at some event or something, and your person's like, oh my god, what's that over there? And they just ran ahead of you to see, and they're like, oh my god, why aren't you here? Why didn't you run with me? You're missing out, dude. They got so much shit over here. They got fucking deep fried Twinkies, dude. Like, let's get some deep fried Twinkies. Like we're gonna get so drunk and messed up, dude. Like, that's what I feel like. Your person is over here who just wants to party. They just want to drink and have fun, and like, you're here like, like, it's a bit of a headache, you know? You're just kind of like, I'm too old for this shit. I get that. I get, like, I'm too old for this shit here. Your person, this Page of Pentacles, this is somebody who, they don't have a lot of experience, but I mean, this is how it's affecting your connection. I feel like your connection, I get that you probably have been friends for a while. Like maybe you met when you were younger. You know, you met when, you know, neither one of you had a lot of experience. You know, maybe you met when you were just beginners in something. Or I mean, it can still be the case. Like maybe you met at like in a class or something. Like, you know, I don't know, something for beginners, like pottery for beginners. So you both don't know shit about pottery. So maybe that's where you guys met, like something like that. Like that's like your connection, but I feel like one person has grown and the other person hasn't. This is, you know, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Your person hasn't matured. You know, they should be more mature. You know, they should be able to take care of themselves more, but they don't. All right, let's clarify some of this. I'm gonna do some clarification here, because I just feel here like you need a break. You're just like, you need a little bit of a break from this person. This person, you know, they're too much. They're too much for you, for where you are at. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna pull. I'll pull on the Four of Swords, since I'm talking about it. Okay, thanks. That is like a lot of cards. I'm gonna take the two top ones. And yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a headache. See, again, very similar. That's not by accident. This is you. This is your energy. I mean, if it's not resonating, then it's not your story, but like, I just get, even I feel a bit of a headache, to be honest. Yeah, it's like nothing has changed here. It's like nothing has changed, and it's causing this headache here. I feel you need a break here, because it's like you need a break here before you say something that you're gonna regret. Before, yeah, you're like, I need to a bit of a break here. All right. It might also be that you need a break because you want to how would I put this? It's not like that you want to find other people or anything like that. It's more like maybe if you took a break from this connection, that would maybe plant a seed here that perhaps your person could, you know, over time, that maybe they might, you know, it might grow into something better. Maybe they might grow in maturity or something. But yeah, I get also that you just don't want to say something that you're gonna regret, or do something that you would regret here. Let's see about this Queen of Pentacles. Like even here, I see this very zen type of like, oh, I need to kind of like, like you're trying to like keep it together, trying to, you know, stay calm here, but it's taking a lot of your energy to stay calm. Let's tell you about this Queen of Pentacles. Like, I feel like you're just very kind of like almost curious about like, why are you still acting this way? Like, why haven't you grown up? Well, let's see. Let's see what we can get here about this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That song just popped in my head, that, you know, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Jeez. Jingles. Brainwashed from marketing. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Six of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Judgment. Death in reverse. All right, so your person here, to be honest, I feel like they're gonna have to grow up at some point. They're trying to resist it. They're resisting change here, but Judgment is about, it's gonna happen whether they want it or not. It will be an easier transition if they accept it, you know, if they have this awakening and realize, you know, that they're going to have to grow up. but you know, they've been resisting this for so long now that it's like it's gonna happen whether they want to or not. Six of Cups in reverse, they've just, you know, they cling to the past. They stay this way because, you know, rose tinted glasses or whatever, you know, they're just very stuck in the past. Seven of Cups in reverse, you know, that's about, you know, La La Land, living in this fantasy of, you know, of what, you know, they used to be, you know, in their life. Like, this is somebody who they just don't want to grow up, you know, they stay the way that they were. They haven't even matured, like, mentally, you know. They just don't, you know, they just stay stuck in the past, and they kind of have created this sort of illusion of that. But Judgment here tells me that they're pretty aware that they can't stay like this forever, and that whether they like it or not, you know, they're going to have to, like, you know, deal with this. I mean, they already are aware, like, you might not notice, but they're aware that they don't take care of themselves, that, you know, that they're immature, you know, they know that they should be better. So if you think that they don't know, I'm like, they know. They're just delaying shit. They just don't want to. They just see the world. They don't see the bigger picture of things. So let's see about this Three of Wands. What's, like, sort of like the delay? Like, why do they, like, have such this, you know, narrow view of things here? Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. They may be codependent on somebody, or there's some sort of codependency issues here. Knight of Swords. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, okay. So there's something that they're stuck in. Okay. Hierophant. Okay. It can be, there's something, like, traditional. This can be, like, there's some sort of rules, like, so it can be a relationship, but I feel like this is more about responsibilities or obligations. There's some sort of obligation here that they've been kind of avoiding. Yeah, they haven't been doing their part in something that they should have been doing, and that they should have taken responsibility in for. So they've just kind of been wandering. I mean, it can be that something about maybe, like, higher education, or, like, getting, like, a job, like an office job or something like that, that maybe they're, you know, they haven't been doing, but they should be doing. It can have to be doing that maybe they have a, like, a degree in something that they haven't really been using because they don't really know what direction that they want to go. Like, they feel kind of lost on, you know, if they have a degree that they haven't used. So they're just, maybe they're not really seeing how they can be using that, you know, for themselves. Because there is this sort of codependent vibe here that perhaps they feel like they don't have to. Also with the Knight of Swords, it's like, like, somebody, like, this is what, you know, somebody, like, is maybe has told them this truth. Perhaps you have told them this truth, that, you know, you're too codependent, you know, you're too dependent on, you know, maybe don't you want to, like, have your own independence or whatever. But I feel like they kind of just don't really, it's not that they don't know how, but they're having difficulties getting to that point. Like, what I get from this is somebody who wants to go from point A to point B, but they don't really know how to get to point B. They know they should get to point B, but they don't really, like, they don't have like sort of the plans, like, or the map to get there. But it's like they kind of like, they have sort of the education or whatever, or you know, they, okay, I've spent enough time on that. I think I've explained what that is, okay? Like your person, responsibilities. They have some problems with responsibilities, taking responsibility. I mean, I think we can all get that from this energy anyways. Page of Pentacles. I'm curious about the Page of Pentacles here. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. And then we'll see what the potential outcome here is. Okay. We have Justice. 7 of... Whoa. I almost dropped all the cards. 7 of Coins in reverse. 3... Okay, 3 of Wands here again. And 3 Cups here again. 4 of Wands. So I feel like your connection, like I feel like you're pretty good friends. Like I feel like you get along really well here. I mean, that looks here like that the connection is stable in terms of a, like, you know, you hang out, you know, things like you're compatible in that way. Like there's no real issues there. You know, you get along really well. Yeah, like there's no issues there. And I feel like there's just something here. When you guys met, you guys were balanced. You guys were kind of on the same page. That's why I feel like you probably have met when you were younger, adolescence type of thing. Like you guys were doing the same things. You know, you were both whatever in high school. You were both in college. You know, you both had the same experiences at that point. Like you both maybe weren't married. You both didn't have kids and all that, but somewhere along the way that changed. Perhaps maybe you got married, perhaps maybe you got kids or whatever and they didn't, and so like you have grown up and they haven't. Like, you know, you're now kind of imbalanced. You know, you see things differently than they see things. You're maybe more a bigger picture type of person, and they are more of a very focused on one thing type of person here. So like, yeah, your connection has changed over time. That's what I'm getting at here, that it's been something that's been happening over time. And perhaps there is a sense here that it wasn't the best investment. Okay, like there's a sense here that maybe for both of you, all the time that you've put into this connection, there's a little bit of a sense of, you know, maybe I shouldn't have, you know, spent so much time with this person kind of thing, because they haven't really changed. Or maybe for them, they're like, maybe like because now they've changed so much and like we're not really there. But like, again, I feel like you guys get along. Like I feel like perhaps this person, when you hang out with them, they, you know, they make you feel that way again. They make you feel younger. But also for your person, this person, when you guys hang out, maybe they just feel like, you know, you're a bit of a stick in the mud type of thing. Like they feel like, you know, even more immature next to you. You know what I mean? There's an imbalance. They feel there's an imbalance here in this connection. But let's see what the potential outcome is here for you guys in the current energies. I mean, this doesn't have to be a friend. This can be a family member. Yeah. There's that too, but I'm getting a strong friend vibe. I mean, it can be like a cousin or something like that if we're talking family. There's that too. All right, let's see what the potential outcome here is for you, Capricorn, with this person and this current situation here. Oh, look at that. See? Childhood friends. See that? You guys have known each other for a while. I feel like, I mean, for some people. I mean, that doesn't have to apply to everybody, but it feels like this is a connection that you've had for quite some time, since you were kids. I mean, I kind of like, I don't know. Like, I think for some people that this sort of maturation that you've been going through, Capricorn, has been quite recent. So it's like you're just trying to deal with, like, you know, okay, how do I deal with being friends while, you know, I like, it's like suddenly things are so different. Like now you're questioning how they act. Like you don't want to go out, like, what, today's Friday. You don't want to go out on a Friday night and go get blackout drunk and you know, have to like deal with the hangover in the morning. Like it's, yeah, okay. All right. Potential outcome here. So overall energy, we have the Queen of Cups and Death Rebirth here. Honestly, like I do feel like there's love here. Like an unconditional type of love, like the type of love again that you have for a family member or just somebody, like this sort of platonic type of love where, you know, you're just, that's never going to change here. And I feel here that that type of love is what can cause a transformation here, especially for your person. You know, it can be, this is the overall energy. Like it can be just something like, you know, if you continue to sort of give love to the situation, you know, that will help this sort of transformation here. Because I feel here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles that eventually they're going to change. They're going to get out of this. Like I said, when we pulled cards on them with Judgment there, I mean, they realize this. Like, they kind of know that they can't avoid this forever. They know that at some point, you know, they're going to have to, like, whatever, face the music type of thing. They've just been resisting change. They've been resisting this for so long. But they know that they don't take care of themselves. They know that they're not, like, you know, mature, that they just kind of like feel like they just don't have the resources for it. But I don't see it happening anytime soon. It's just going to take some time. Like, see how he's this plan. And I feel like for you, if you kind of let it go, like try not to force them, you know, to grow up, you know, because this is all about, like, when you have a plant here and you're trying to get it to grow, I mean, you don't want to overwater it, you know, you don't want to fuss around too much. I mean, the best thing that you can do sometimes is to just give it some space and some time. And I feel here it's like this person needs some space and some time because, again, we have Judgment. It's Judgment is about, like, the things, like the universe, like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, like, you know, whether, you know, you want to or not, kind of thing. That's what I'm getting from this. What's gonna happen is I feel like your person or you is gonna have to make a difficult decision here. I mean, it's it's a weird sound that came out of my voice. It's gonna, for your person, they're gonna feel like they're between a rock and a hard place, you know, like they really aren't gonna have much of a choice here but to kind of, you know, face the music here, that they're going to have to grow up at some point. But it's going to be difficult for them. They're going to find it difficult, and that's where love comes in. You know, you can help with this transition here, and I feel like you will. You know, you'll help them out, you know, being understanding. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is very sympathetic, you know, they understand. This is a lot of like heartfelt conversations and talks and all that, you know. I get that. Also, you guys have the the Three of Cups twice that came out here. I mean, that is also about sharing your feelings. And I feel like you have this bond with this person where you feel open enough to talk about these things. And I feel like that is what's going to help your person here to kind of, you know, get out of this. Because I feel like they don't really want to be the way that they are in a way. I don't know if they're aware of that, like, consciously, but with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody who's aware that, like, not aware, but like somebody who knows they're not taking care of themselves. You know, they know that, I say no, but they don't know. They might not know. Why do I keep saying that? Maybe they do. Maybe that's why it keeps coming out of my mouth. Maybe they are aware. But it is somebody who isn't taking care of themselves. Somebody who just needs to grow up, you know? Somebody who just, you know, has to kind of get their thoughts together, get their shit together, you know? It's going to be slow. Okay? It's going to be slow. It's a slow process. And the moon here, I'm just getting somebody who feels like they're drowning sometimes. Like it's they don't know what's going to happen, you know? That's why it's difficult, you know? And I feel like that's for you too. You aren't really knowing where this is going. You don't know which path they're going to take. I mean, because they still have free will, you know? They can do whatever they want. But there's a lot of major arcana here that tell me different. That there's a very likely chance that, especially with Judgment and Death, Rebirth, that your person here is going to grow up, you know? But it's not going to be quick, and it's going to be kind of difficult. You know, you gotta kind of sometimes just, you know, let them be. You know, let it, give them some room to breathe here, because they may also start feeling suffocated a bit here, like they can't breathe. So like, don't rush them is basically here is what I'm getting. Like, try not to rush them, otherwise they may fall into this. The moon can be about it can be depression, it can be, you know, anxieties, feeling very anxious about things. So yeah, just, you know, be patient with this person. They are waking up. They will wake up. So if you're wondering, they're going to wake up at some point, at least given the current energies here, they are going to wake up. But yeah, you gotta be patient. You're gonna have to be patient with this person. Okay, Capricorn, that is your reading for the week. If you found this interesting or insightful or entertaining in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. It just helps me do more with the channel. Thanks for watching. Good luck this week. Take care, and I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.